Okay.
So hi, Adva. So nice to meet with you over Skype. And you're one of the practitioners who use Colournostics with your clients. Can you tell us a little bit about how that's going for you and what is the response of your clients?
Yeah. Hi, Kelma. Thank you very much for speaking with me over Skype. It's a bit funny, but yeah, it's good. Well, as a holistic therapist, I find that Colournostics allows me to accompany my client through quite a unique and transforming process. Mm-hmm. I find it quite a magic process, really, because while we're translating pain or difficulty, any issue that a client will bring with him, her, whether it's emotional, physical, even mental, anything, they bring to the table, they bring into the room, and they share it. And without even diving into why, who, where, when, none of that, or how, none of those questions. It's about how they perceive it, what sensations are coming up when they think about it, when they even start talking about it. And then they translate it into color. And from there, a vessel is created, and we're holding this vessel together. We hold that vessel, and somehow in this vessel, with this vessel, a shift is enabled. It's like allowing a different perspective to come, allowing a different notion to come into play with sensations, with realizing and realization of how reality can be. Is it really true? Can it be a different way? There must be another way, and there must be a solution as well. Yeah. But it's all in the hands of my client. I do nothing. I'm just holding. So I'm inviting. And Colournostics actually helped me invite it. It writes this big invitation for my client to come in the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've even told me that you do some of your consultations even by phone.
Yes. Through the lockdown, I had some clients that couldn't come and were quite stressed. I mean, we've had, still do, but some people had it quite difficult during lockdown, and we had to either FaceTime or Skype or WhatsApp. Yeah. Thank God for those technologies. Yeah. But people did. So through a session on, just like we're talking now, yeah. So I had the book, but I will just read the phrases. Yeah. And the thing is, when people are translating it into colors, while they're actually concentrating on the issue, they're looking quite closely into what sensations come up. But they translate those sensations into color, and from there comes a whole lot of choice, a whole lot of resonating with phrases that I read out, because it was online. So I read out the phrases, they choose what resonates with them. I'm not doing anything, I'm just reading. Yeah. And then they choose, we do a little bit of visualization. Yeah. And then from there, it's like somebody is giving them a key. So somehow the phrases, the new state of mind gives a key to a door that was never there. And that door opens up. It's like a gateway. And that's how I actually describe it to my clients. After the visualization, I picture it as a gate that they push ajar, slowly open it up, and a new light comes in, a new color comes in. And I have to say, I feel so privileged to be part of this shift, because you can see it, their eyes open up, the color of their skin, light comes up. It's just beautiful. I love it. I love using Colournostics.
Yes. And what is nice is that, well, in my perception, is that because you allowing the client to actually choosing the colors, you're not telling them what to do or how to do it, because
it's their thinking. Yeah, it's their issue. I don't know it. No matter how much they describe it and how much sympathetic I can be and compassionate, I can't feel what they feel. I can't see what they see.
Yeah.
So when they come with their issue, I say, okay, so concentrate on that issue,
Yeah.
look into it, but we don't have to delve into it. We don't have to, go into the mud.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just together we look at it, and then the client comes up and says, yeah, that looks to me or that feels to me like a color blue. And then we look at it and we follow the steps, and it's like magic. There's no other word for it.
Oh, thank you. I'm so pleased because, yeah, that is exactly why we developed it, to help practitioners and wellness practitioners like yourself, to give a very easy tool, but that's still respectful, not only to the practitioner, but also to your clients.
And that's exactly what the clients say. They say, it's almost like no skin off my nose. Coming and talking with you these colors, I didn't have to tell you the history. I didn't have to delve into the hardship and tears and all this. It's almost like a shortcut.
Yes.
Like they cut through all the mud to the core of it, really.
Yeah.
Without talking even about the core of it.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like a soap with no soap. It's like touching it but not touching it.
Yeah. It's coming up with a solution or a transformation.
And also looking at the positive side of all of it. It's like, classical psychology always looked at the guilt and the shame and the fear and all the hardship and all those hard feelings, instead of looking at the happiness and compassion and love and just life. Life has so much good about it. Nowadays there's a new psychology called the science of happiness, or the greater good. They teach it in Berkeley University, and it's about that. It's about compassion. It's about having, firstly, compassion towards yourself. And I find Colournostics does it a lot. Brings up the love, firstly, for you. One thing I have to add about clients. So at the end of sessions, after I witnessed this magic happening, clients will not always feel it straight away. Some of them will, and they'll say, wow, I really didn't think I could think that way, or I could see a solution in that direction. But some of them will call me even a few days later or even a week later and say, wow, Adva, so many shifts in my day. I see things, I hear things, and I'm not reacting the same. I'm different. This shift takes time. Sometimes it takes a few days, and they feel it. And they say, but we didn't even talk about it. You didn't even ask me any questions. And still, I'm different. I love it. I just love that change, that transformation. It's beautiful. Yeah.
I sometimes explain it like it's the same like if you have a puzzle. The moment you have solved the puzzle, you cannot say, well, I don't know the solution.
Yes.
It's very clear, and that changes the whole way how you look at the puzzle.
Yeah, it gives you clarity. Even if the problem is not solved, even if the puzzle is not solved, it gives you clarity how to approach it.
Yes.
It gives you, it's almost like a different attitude.
Yeah.
But without telling you, this is the attitude you need to have, these are the steps you need to take. Nobody's telling you that. No. You just, somehow in you, it evolves.
Yeah.
It's like a ripple effect. It's like we drop the stone in the water and then it just goes. Yeah. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it is fun to see those reactions. It's very, it's
rewarding. It's very rewarding. It touches your heart and you see it happen in front of you.
Yes.
Without you doing anything.
I know.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your feedback.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I really enjoy it. Thank you.